Hey, you moderate maniacs. So, those of you that are retired, do you miss any of this? Oh yeah. I'll bet you're so glad to be out of that, like me, right? So, here are the top 8 things that people dream of doing in retirement. Leave me some comments, guys. What are the dreams that you have, if you're not retired yet, of doing in retirement? For those of you that are retired, have you fulfilled those dreams? Let me know, as I'm trying to get farther away from this constant barrage of sound above the 10 freeway in Los Angeles. So number 1, or actually we'll go 8 down to 1. Top 8 things people dream of doing in retirement. I got all this from 2023 Transamerica Retirement Survey. My God, what does that sound? Oh, it's the metro going through. Noise pollution all over the place. Guys, do you miss that? I know I sure don't. 2023 Transamerica Retirement Survey, and I got this from Money Talks News. So, first of all, 10% of people, sadly, have no dreams of retirement or what they're going to do in retirement. Isn't that sad when you think about it? You got to have some dreams. You got to have something that you want to do in retirement, right? You think most people do. 10% don't. I don't get it. I don't get it, guys. So, number 8, pursuing an encore career. 10% of people want to do that. What does that mean? That's like a recent video I put out. People totally reinvent themselves in retirement. Totally reinvent themselves. These people, these 10%, now some of these categories may overlap in percentages because people can list more than one. They want to pursue an encore career. Wouldn't that be awesome? You know, totally reinvent yourself. Totally. You could have been a dog catcher, and in retirement you want to catch cats. Yeah, that's it. That's what I want to do too. I'm changing. Forget this YouTube thing. Number 7, 10% of people want to continue working in the same field. Now, a lot of this entails people that are still working when they're 65 and over. They want to keep working in the same field. Why? Because they want to save more money for retirement. Okay, that's great. But again, you got to remember, when you're saving money for retirement, how long do you want to work? What's the health history in your family? Does your family live a long time or don't they? Guys, when you get older, you never know. You can be hit out of the blue with some things. It seems like the older you get, the more that can happen. Out of the blue, something comes up. You could have been healthy until you're 68. Boom, you get hit with something. 69, you're not so healthy. Early 70s, you might not be here anymore. So while that is, I guess it's smart in some ways if you want to earn some more money, I wouldn't do it for too long. Number 6, 13% want to start a business. Okay, 25% of new entrepreneurs are between the ages of 55 and 64. And I'm sorry if I'm shouting in this video, but again, this noise pollution is right here next to me. I can't get away from it. Hey, if you guys are seeing me for the first time, my name is Duane. This is a channel for people on moderate income retirement. If you think you might like that, think about subscribing and like the video as well. So yeah, they want to start a business. A lot of people have done that. In a recent video I just did a while ago, a guy he went to design school when he retired. Now he is designing his own shoes and they're doing very well. The sky's the limit. Guys, the sky's the limit in retirement. What is your dream? This is the time to chase your dreams in retirement. Moderate income retirement, okay, should be set up pretty well, money-wise, right? You can always bring in more money if you want. But if you got enough to sustain yourself, why not shoot for the moon, man? Shoot for Mars, shoot for Saturn, hang from those rings. Invent yourself, reinvent yourself, like 13% of people want to do, starting a business. Why not? Number 5, 19% want to take care of their grandkids. Great. That's awesome. I don't have grandkids, but I totally get it. There are a lot of people that move. They relocate so that they are closer to their children and grandkids. That's great if you want to do that. If that's your dream, go for it. Totally go for it. I get it. Number 5. Excuse me, that was number 5. Number 4. 21% their dream in retirement is to volunteer. Okay, to me, I don't know if that's so much of a dream as it may be like a default position if you can't figure out other stuff to do, or if you figure out other stuff to do and you'd like to volunteer as well. Bear with me. This is very tricky. I'm changing hands because my one hand is getting tired. Woo! I did it seamlessly. Look at that, seamless. So 21% want to be volunteering. That is their dream. Again, I don't know if that would be my dream, but why not do it along with your dream? Chasing something you always wanted to do. You can volunteer as well, right? Your dream is not going to take up all your time during retirement. And believe me, guys, for those of you who haven't retired yet, there is a lot of time in your hands, a lot of it. As I said before, you do all your stuff you got to do in the day. It's 11:30 a.m. What am I going to do the rest of the day? There's plenty of time for volunteering and chasing your dream. Number 4. Or that was number 4. You know what? I am going senile. I know I'm going senile. I always forget my place in these stupid videos. What's wrong with me? Number 3. 43% want to pursue their hobbies. Great. That's another thing that you need to figure out before you retire. What are my hobbies? Maybe one that you really want to do and it'll take up a lot of time. If so, then great. Good for you. You may have 2 or 3. You know what? Think up 2 or 3 that you enjoy doing. Because again, there's a lot of time in retirement. Believe me. Think up 2 or 3 hobbies you've always wanted to do. 43%, that is their dream, to pursue hobbies in retirement. Great dream. Number 2, 52% would like to spend time with family and friends. Great. That's a good dream as well. See, so the first thing I mentioned, the 10% that have no dreams, to be honest, I don't get that. Everyone's got something, right? Doesn't everyone have something they've always dreamed of doing? Unless you're forced to retire, maybe due to bad health or something, and you can't get around too well, okay, then I get it. But other than that, I would like to think that most people have something, some kind of dream they would like to do when they have all the time in the world on their hands as you do in retirement. Guys, if you're in that 10% that have no dreams, man, think something up. If you're not retired yet, start thinking of things you want to do. Again, there's so much time to fill. You don't want to be sitting around like a lazy slug all day. TV, 10 hours a day. Then you break out the 6-pack of Bud Light. Yeah, not a good place to be. Okay, so number 1. What do you think it is, guys? What do you think it is? 60% want to travel. That is their dream in retirement. Great dream to have, right? And again, a lot of these overlap, so that's why their percentages are adding up to more than 100%. 60% want to travel. Okay, great. But you know what happens sometimes? Especially if you've had a challenging career, you haven't been able to take too much time off. The people that get to retirement from there, they travel. And then 6 months later, they're tired of traveling. So what I would say to you is yes, that's a great dream to have. You want to travel. Just know that traveling isn't the end all to be all. Might be great for 6 months. What I would suggest is, take a 2-3 week vacation after you retire, and then come home and see what you want to do. See what you want to do with the rest of your time. It's not just going to be all traveling. Even if you go on a world cruise or something, You're going to get tired of traveling after a while, believe me. So you got to have other things on your list. You know, it can't just be, and look at that lovely traffic. Isn't it great? Don't you just want to sit there for like an hour, hour and a half? Yeah, let's go do it. So there you go, guys. There are the top dreams that people have of doing in their retirement. Again, let me know your comment. Give me your comments. What are your dreams? Your aspirations for retirement? Everyone's got them. I don't believe those 10%. Everyone's got them. So leave me yours, guys. And it always, from above, I don't know if I'd call it the beautiful, but the very busy 10 freeway in LA. We got this.